Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing good today. And I also hope that you enjoyed yesterday's break. Now we're going to continue with the next lesson in our class. Today, I will be talking about writing the script, the actual act of writing for the script. And to write the script, we will be using an app called Scenarist. I will show you how Scenarist works. But before going there, let me show you just what a script is like. All right. Here is a script of The Revenant. It's a movie that gave Leonardo DiCaprio his first Oscar in what, 2011, I guess, or 2000. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. Okay. I don't remember anymore what year Leonardo DiCaprio got his first Oscar. But this is the script. The title is The Revenant. This is the author, Mark I. Smith, the author of the script. And it is based on a novel by Michael Funke. Michael Funk, I don't know how to spell, how to pronounce the name. Oh, 2010 is the date of the script. I guess he got his Oscar in 2000, I don't know, 15 or 16 or so. This is usually what you have. Revenge is an act of passion. Vengeance is justice. This is the quote, okay? Then you have this, fade in capital letters. And then int, which means interior, inside. Interior, farmhouse, the time is night. And then you have the description. After the description, you have here, the character, class, whispering, not yet, not yet, not yet. Because it's whispering. And then after that, dissolve to, and then X, and so on and so forth. So you can see that the formatting of a script is unusual. First of all, it uses Courier New instead of the standard, Times New Roman or Calibri or other types of font. This one is a bit older, I guess. It used to be popular when you were using typewriters. All right, now before going into Scenarist, let me discuss a little bit about why the formatting is like that. Why is the formatting of a script like that? It's because, first of all, done for consistency. We need to have a consistent style or formatting between one script to another. In business, as you might know by now, consistency is important to make work more, I would say, effective or efficient. And also it's because this is the industry standards. It used to be done by only one person, but then more people started using it, and then eventually the convention evolves into an industry standard. And the third thing why it is formatted that way is because of its readability. If you format the script using this font, using this format, it's easier for people to read it. For example, int farmhouse night, this format makes it easier for us movie makers, for example, when we need to know what is the setting of this place? Is it inside a building or outside a building? After reading this, you can easily see, okay, it's inside the building. And then for visualization, with this formatting, for example, with the instruction of fade in, you can visualize that later on, we will start with a blank and it will become images, fade in. And then in farmhouse here, you can visualize it as, okay, this is happening inside a farmhouse at night. And finally, it makes it easier for people to collaborate. With the standard formatting, with a standard style, people from different specializations can understand the script and use it for their purpose. Because as you know, a movie is an interdisciplinary work. A movie is created not only by directors, but also by actors, by arts and designers, and also by cinematographers. And you also need to involve people like producers and so on. And that's leading us to who is the audience of a script. So the script is made for various types of people. First of all, the producers. Of course, you need a producers. Without the producers, you cannot create a movie, right? Producers are those who put together all these people with the resources that they have. And then it's also for the directors. People who will be directing the movie need to also know what this movie has, not only the story, but also the elements that he will need or they will need to direct the movie. And actors, of course, because an important portion of script consists of dialogues or instruction for actors. And cinematographers, people who create the movie, like people who shoot the images or who edit the footage. That's why you have fade in, interior, and fade out, and so on. You have directions for them. And also for arts and design. For example, this one has farmhouse. When it says it's a farmhouse, then the art or designers, they need to create the property of a farmhouse so that when you shoot the image, then you can have the image of a farmhouse. Costume designers are also people who will be using the script, and production crew, basically everyone who helps in this process. Well, to create a movie, you need a lot of people, right? People who will be even as simple as carrying the properties, people who provide the costumes, people who help the directors in leading or in directing the actors and so on. So everyone who is making a movie can be a potential audience of a script. So that's why it is really important for us writers to follow the convention or the format of a script if we want to create a good script that people can benefit from, sorry. Okay, now let us go to Scenarist. What is Scenarist? Here is Scenarist. You can download this app you can easily Google it, Scenarist, download for free. It's an open source software, so you can download it and install it on your computer. It's available for Mac and Windows as well. Now, this is what you will do. When you want to create a movie, you start by here, click Create Project. You need to give the name of the project. Maybe the movie is called The Hot Afternoon. Let's say create. Now we have this project, but we still don't have the name of the script. Let's say The Hot Afternoon first version. The header, Hot Afternoon. Footer, first version, maybe, just to make it easier for people to understand it. Scene number prefix, let's just give it THA. This is optional, actually, guys. You don't have to really follow this. Now, this is important. What is the title of the movie? Yeah, the title of the movie, for now, we call it The Hot Afternoon. Genre, maybe detective. Author, oops. Let's say Lightning Queen. That's us. Additional, nothing. Contracts, we don't have to worry about that. And year, it's important for us to put the year, 2023. Next, logline. You know already what a logline is. Please write the logline of your story in brief. For me, it will be like what happens when you feel thirsty on a hot afternoon, but but you are at in a very dry desert, not desert, yeah. A tiger is stranded on the desert and he is eager to find water. However, and so on and so forth. You know how to make a log line. Next, synopsis. This is the 5-sentence summary of the text. It needs to include somebody. In this case, a tiger. A tiger is stranded. I would say a young tiger. A young tiger is stranded in a desert in of a faraway land. He needs to find out why he is there, but there's nobody nice enough to inform him, and so on and so forth. And then version, let's see the first draft, okay? Now you can start writing the story after this. Okay, we don't need to. Okay, now this is the character bio. How do you add the character here? How you do it is by pressing this plus button. What is the name of the tiger? Let's say Diego. You already know how to make a character bio. This is where you have to put it. Diego is a tiger from Java. You know already how to make a good character bio from our practice 2 weeks ago, right? So keep doing that. If you have more than one character, of course, you will need to add more. Shira. Well, Shira is a female tiger or tigress, and so on and so forth. Location, give the location desert. The desert is such a hot place. And then underground jungle. It's a lush jungle underneath the desert. Okay, now it's getting more interesting. And so on. Then continue with you don't have to worry about this. Let's skip that. Go straight to script. Here in script, you can start writing the story. First of all, the scene heading. What is the scene heading here? You can choose anything from the scene heading. Maybe you can say jungle scene or desert. Desert. Suddenly desert. Suddenly a desert. Enter, and then you can start action here. The action here should explain what is actually there. Just like in here, in the sorry, in this the Revenant, you have a description of this, mostly shadows illuminated by a lantern and so on. That's what you will be doing here. Oh, sorry, I forgot to start with fade in here. Yeah, scene heading can be, we can give it like suddenly a desert, fade. Oh, let me give it scene heading. Fade in, desert. And then I still need to add more explanation, actually. In this case, I will say exterior, which means outside, desert, what, afternoon or evening? Afternoon. After that comes the action. This is where I describe a tiger opens his eyes to see sand dunes. The sky is very clear in the color of what is the color of an afternoon at the desert? In the color of maybe tangerine. It looks like an orange, like a tangerine. The wind blows smoothly, but it does not give any sense of freshness. It doesn't give any sense of coolness. So yeah, you can see the wind, you can feel the wind, but it's hot. And then the tiger tries to look around and only finds, say, only finds sentence. Then comes the dialogue, the character. The name of the tiger is Diego. Parenthetical is the description of how he says things. Here, not whispering, just confused. Or I would say whisper. Whispering, I guess, is easier. Whispering. And what does it say? This is the dialogue. Keep looking at this because it helps you keep the format. Where am I? How come? That's what he says to himself. Then action again, you describe Diego keeps looking around and starts to feel the warmth of the afternoon sand. Then comes the transition. Fade out. Period. Oh, here I guess it's better for us to use, this is actually transition, yeah, not scene heading. Transition. Fade in, fade out. All right, that's just an example of how you can write using Scenarist. When you're done with that, just save it. save, and it will be taking you to where you save your file. All right. So that's all, everyone, for now. Hopefully you can try to use it and try to write the first 1 minute or so of the story that you plan to write. This time, you can start to see that actually one line, one page is somewhat equal to 1 minute in a script. So try it and let me know if you have any problem in using Scenarist. All right, everyone. Thank you very much and have a wonderful journey writing the story. Bye.